Welcome back to Wild Battle Channel, your front row seat to witness the raw power of nature as animals compete, clash, and engage in epic hunts. The intentions of the cobra were simple. It wanted to feast on the chicks. However, the chicken didn't inquire about the purpose of the visit and boldly launched an attack to protect its brood. The harmless domestic bird became a true hero for its own offspring. A lone leopard ventured into unfamiliar territory and found itself in a dangerous situation. A family of young lions surrounded it. The wild cats did not welcome the intruder and took turns delivering powerful strikes. But it must be acknowledged that the frightened spotted creature held its ground remarkably well. It is naive to think that elephants are gentle and docile animals. In the wild, they are ready to display their true character if someone decides to cross their path. I'm not sure what this horned ungulate did wrong, but it certainly experienced the full force of the opponent's mighty power. It's no wonder they say there's strength in numbers. A whole pack of hungry hyenas decided to have a wildcat for lunch. Using the tactic of bite and run, they noticeably rattled their potential prey's nerves. But as we can see, the visibly tired animal wasn't about to give up prematurely and took a brief pause. It went to the water hole simply to catch its breath. Defending its young in the wild, the rhinoceros was ready to launch an attack on a quite formidable opponent. The elephant didn't hesitate for long and tried to knock down the adversary to then deliver crushing blows. There was even a highly dangerous moment. Luckily, the rhinoceros managed to maintain balance, though it required getting a little muddy. If you're ever asked why you came home later than usual, you can confidently say that you were at a fight club. And it would be absolutely true, because you were actually watching an exciting fight between two hares, honing their combat skills on each other. It appears that the elephant does not agree that the royal family is spread out in front of it. On the contrary, it steps in the direction of the predators with such a pathos that it seems as if the crown has long been firmly pinned to its head. Most likely, the elephant wanted to cool off on a hot summer day, but it turned out to be a fatal mistake, as within minutes it was surrounded by a horde of hungry hippos. It's unknown how the events unfolded afterwards, but one would hope that the elephant managed to safely make it back to the shore. Komodo varanus versus deer. Komodo varanuses are found in Indonesia, on the island of Komodo and the surrounding islands. It is the largest lizard in the world. The maximum length of these varanus exceed 3 meters, and it can weigh up to 150 kilograms. When hunting large animals, they use their teeth, inflicting a single bite. This is where success comes in, as the Komodo dragon's biological weapon is now in play, with its mouth filled with a mixture of many deadly bacteria. After a successful attack, the varanuses have no choice but to wait. In the case of the deer, the varanus pulled it off very well and got a well-deserved dinner. Now there are the mustangs, or wild horses, the symbol of the American Wild West. There's a strict hierarchy within wild horse society, and it's dangerous to be elected on such a social ladder. The main male always serves as the protector of his group. It conducts constant patrols, searching for males who wish to mate with its mares. If another male is keen to join the herd, it's not so easy. The stallion leader will make life very difficult for it because it won't tolerate a trespasser. Balancing on 2 hooves, they start exchanging strokes. The muscles of the jaws are so developed that they can tear muscle tissue and even break bones. Another tactic is a blow with the hind hooves, the force of which is a ton. If such a blow hits the head, it's possible for it to be fatal. You see, definitely the unluckiest African warthog, trying to escape a pack of wild dogs. It came close to a river with crocodiles. The crocodile didn't have to wait long to attack, and it quickly dragged the pig to the bottom. The warthog simply had no way out. These are the harsh laws of the wilderness. One of the hyenas spotted intruders on its territory and tried to scare them away with its hoarse and prolonged calls. It appeared more like a display of strength than an actual attack. However, the hyena-like dogs turned out to be persistent fellows and did not heed the warning. In a battle between buffaloes and lions, one regularly feels inclined to bet on the lions. After all, they are part of the royal family. But no, buffaloes sometimes resist becoming someone's meal so fiercely that they're ready to engage in a deadly fight and toss the persistent predator on their horns. An entire pride of lions literally hung on the unfortunate giraffe. But at one moment, the animal grew tired of carrying the burden of the clawed paws. The giraffe shook off its tormentors and stomped its foot in frustration, as if telling the predators that approaching it was no longer worth it. And these two didn't want to engage in a fight with each other at all. The confrontational rhinoceros tried to show off with its sharp nose, but it didn't achieve anything worthwhile. It had to tuck its tail and retreat. The leopard was about to fill its belly with fresh meat when it was unexpectedly attacked by a courageous skunk. The daredevil even contemplated pursuing it, but within moments changed his plans and decided to return to its injured companion, a brave little one. An adult hippopotamus may well not be afraid of anyone in the wild, and even a nose-to-nose encounter with a dangerous crocodile would not be a problem for it. But it could explain to its little son how such short-sighted rendezvous can end up. Anyway, I was just shocked when a big green snake's head emerged from the hollow of a tree. The snake, too, was probably shocked by the insolence and stubbornness of the woodpecker, which just got to him. But what could he do? For it must be his hollow, and the snake crawled there to eat his eggs or chicks. I began to wonder what exactly this brave bird is called. And as it turned out, it's the white-billed royal woodpecker, one of the largest woodpeckers in the world fauna, belongs to the rarest birds in the world. Its existence is possible only in the most remote and desolate forests, the massives of which are rapidly diminishing. Clearly, in a fight against such a fat and brazen snake, the woodpecker has little chance, and it is strange that he himself did not become a breakfast after several precise bites. In the end, the woodpecker gave up, probably under the influence of poison, and the snake continued its meal. Friends, who knows what kind of snake this is? Please note it in the comments. One of the most peaceful big cats is certainly the cheetah. Now, this doesn't mean that if you notice a cheetah that you can go up to it and rub its neck, but they're not dangerous for people. The world fame of the cheetah is not because of its peaceful disposition, but its incredible sprinting ability. Now you see how the fastest terrestrial predator spotted a family of warthogs, but the cheetah clearly underestimated its opponents. Several large warthogs started to defend their young fiercely and took turns pounding on the brazen predator. After a successful hit, the cheetah flew several meters into the air and immediately realized that it had to get out of the way quickly. In this footage, you'll see how the fearsome Komodo dragon predator has spotted easy prey, the possum's nest. It is one of the most dangerous lizards in the world, with a powerful set of teeth and jaws used to tear apart its prey. In addition, it has a secret weapon in its arsenal, deadly venom. Possums, on the other hand, are very fearful and small marsupial animals, running away or pretending to be dead at any danger. But when it comes to protecting the nest and offspring, the female possum, like any mother, fiercely defends its children from the lizard. It bit the Komodo dragon's tail as hard as it could and chased it away from the nest. I think that it did not have time to eat anyone, because after the attack on its tail, it only thought of how to turn and run away. Thank you for being a part of Wild Battle. If you were captivated by the raw energy of animal rivalries, intense battles, and the primal hunt, consider subscribing and leaving a comment to support our channel.